As the creator of 11 Reflections on September and the whole national series, and this particular version, 11 Reflections San Francisco, what I always hope for is that people will come to hear stories from their own community, their own city, that help us all collectively reflect on what I refer to as the post-9/11 era, these last 22 years. So not only reflecting on the impact of the event of 9/11, but the ongoing impact of the policies and structures and systems that were created, not necessarily as a result of 9/11, but in the context of 9/11, that continue to affect all of our lives, whether that is security systems and surveillance, or immigration and how the border has changed, or the weaponization of the police, literally using military gear that came from the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. All of these issues, all of these systems have affected primarily BIPOC communities of color, but really all of us in what we think is normal in the United States in the 21st century. And so my hope is always that we'll reflect together on these last 20-some years. We'll also ask questions. We'll question what we should take for granted, what is normal, or what has been normalized. And hear stories of our actual neighbors from the city in which the piece is taking place, so that these things are not abstract. It's not something that's only happening halfway across the world. So my hope is that we build community through sharing these stories and the invitation to reflect together. And particularly in this time, we make connections between the US response to 9/11, the demonization of Arab and Muslim people that didn't start then, but certainly increased exponentially, and how that has led to this moment in which the dehumanization has been so complete that we are able to accept genocide, that we are able to fund genocide and send the weapons being used to commit it. So how did we get here? This is a moment of looking back to understand how we got here, and that it is not inevitable, it is not necessary, and it can be stopped, it can be changed, and it's our responsibility to be part of that change.